did you get started in the entertainment industry and in acting? What made you want to do it? Because I know you're super young.
I got started in entertainment when I was 4. My
Oh, wow.
brother, well, he's on the spectrum, but he's super high functioning. He's basically Einstein. He's so bright and so smart, and I look up to him. But he was shy. He was very shy. So my mom and my dad decided that we should put him into, like acting or public speaking. That's what the psychiatrist or something said. Someone told us acting or public speaking. They went with acting. So Holden started before me. Then I kind of just followed in, and I've loved it ever since. So I've been acting. I really started it like knowing this is what I'm gonna do, like for my life when I was 12, and that's when it kind of clicked. That whole year was just a year of like figuring out my life, and entertainment. I started social media and all that because of it. So
That's
yeah.
awesome. What was like the first big project that you worked on?
Well, I did Mental, which was a movie. I did some when I was 4 and 5. In 6, I did a ton of films as the young version of characters, and I don't even remember it. So that I wouldn't. Those were some big projects. I started getting back into it because I took a break. When I was 6, I moved to Hawaii, and came back when I was 11, I think. So I
Wow.
started acting again when I was like 11. I only got one commercial in Hawaii. So I did this movie called Magic Camp, which was interesting. I started in background, and that was the only background thing I did. And I was like, oh my gosh, set is so much fun. So I started doing 3 commercials. I did Google Pixel 3, I did Ready Whip, and I did another one. Which one was it? I did something else. And then I just kept on going. I did a ton of short films. I'm still doing a ton of short films because there's so much fun to develop a character that's like, usually it's very dramatic, and I enjoy that.
That's fantastic. So you kind of mentioned that you liked working on the short films that you're doing right now. Do you have like a favorite like project to work on, like a commercial, a TV show, a film?
I don't want to say anyone was my particular favorite. All of them were a ton of fun. The more recent one, all of them are my favorite in a way. But I very much liked Oakdale, which was it was short, but had an amazing crew, and it was super professional, which I enjoyed being on sets that are professional, and I was a part of this amazing family, and I got to play a dramatic role. It was everything I wanted. So, and that's definitely, I'm not going to say it's my favorite, but I did enjoy that one a lot.
Do you like working on like films, and like which one's like your favorite style to like act in?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah, I totally understand. As an interviewer, when you're like asked the same question, trying to get it, yeah, absolutely. Movie would be my favorite style because character development, and I mean, throughout a show you develop your character as well. But I just feel like movies are, for me, it's you go, you put everything into it, and then you move on to explore new things, and that
For
I
sure.
feel like is kind of my thing. But I do everything. So.
Very well rounded. I see. And you also do reporting, like you mentioned. How did you get started doing that?
That's because of acting and because of social media. So, as a reporter, I got a job, got an audition, and there was a call for a reporter for the artist project, and I booked it. I came there, and I was immediately welcomed into the family, and I worked with them. And they are my family. They literally are. Everyone there is so nice, so humble, and just they're constantly giving back to the community. It's a nonprofit organization that just focuses on giving back, and I love what they do, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So I started reporting for them. They got me into some amazing places, including the Critics' Choice Awards, Byron Allen's Oscar Gala. It was fantastic.
That was awesome. You kind of answered my next question. I was going to ask, what was like your favorite thing that you've done for them, or what cool places have you been with the organization?
Okay. Um, I went to the Oscars, but I couldn't get my pass to get in. I was supposed to get it right there, but something happened. It was really, really interesting experience. So I wouldn't even say that, but probably okay. I liked Byron Allen's Oscar Gala, whatever you call it. Right? That's when I met Tiffany Haddish, and that she was one of my favorite interviews because she was just so excited, so upbeat, and she was so much fun. And I got to interview Byron Allen and some just amazing people. So that's my
That sounds
favorite.
like a great experience. And then also, I know kind of maybe to like jump off that, you also do your own work on your YouTube channel. I was looking at before this. What made you want to get into that?
YouTube and Instagram, all because of acting. And you can act no matter what. And I'm different. I'm not wanting to be famous. I'm just wanting to act because I enjoy acting and like as a hobby. And I'm glad it's a job. I would do it if it wasn't, but it's a job, so I'm glad I can possibly make money off it, um, and make a lot of money off it. So I figured out, through social media and through YouTube, if people like what you're putting out, you can act and make skits, and people like it, you can make a living off it. So I decided I need to start somewhere there. And I've been doing vlogs, just showing people who I actually am, because I always try to be real and not like just, hi, I'm Ryker, you know what I mean? Not just
Yeah.
these whack pictures, but I'm a person. I want to show everyone who watches me, and I want them to like me for who I am.
It's like something that most people wouldn't know about you.
Do two things. First,
Okay.
I went to a public middle school and a public high school for a little bit, which most people, I mean, in this industry, every time I tell someone that, they just think that's not possible because I got kicked out of both of them, not because I'm a bad person or anything like that. I was just asking too much. And I didn't technically get kicked out of high school. They said, you're going to have to leave. So it's kind of different because I was absent. So I go to charter school now where it's based off grades, not attendance. So I can still do all my stuff without showing that. So
That worked out. So how do you balance school with like maybe your acting projects or anything else you're doing?
okay, you gotta organize yourself in everything you do. You gotta stay organized. If you're not organized, oh my gosh, it's too much. You start to procrastinate, it all goes wrong. But you gotta stay organized. And school, you just do the work, and of course I have friends, and I have a life, and I have I'm being impacted by so many people from school that are close to me as like really close friends from school. But I gotta have my priorities straight. And school and acting, school's always first because it's family, it's God, it's all that first. And then for me, it's school and acting. You just gotta have your priorities straight and try your best not to procrastinate. I'm a victim of procrastination. I'm terrible, but I work on it. So
That's all that matters. That you try to improve and get better. That's a great
yeah.
thing. And you mentioned school is really important to you. Do you want to maybe study acting as a professional career, like getting older in education?
Yes, I do. I have been extremely interested in Meisner and Stanislavski, and I want to study them professionally with a professor when I go to college. So I feel like that would be very nice to do because I'm so interested in the ways it's technical. Because I'm a very technical person. I love statistics and I love science experiments. If I can be cooking something and I want to know exactly what these acids do to the food I'm making, I want to know exactly how it affects what I'm doing. And I like to have all these methods that are based in math and science that are proven and that I know are going to help me get there. So it's not just am I feeling the character, because sometimes you just feel the character and somehow it works. But when you can't, there has to be ways to become that character. And Stanislavski and Meisner just go into that, and I love it, and it's so interesting with me.
That's really interesting to hear all about that and how scientific that you are. Do you have any like dream projects when you get older that you want to do, or even now, what's like your goals?
Dream projects. Well, I've got two. I've got one for reporting and interviewing, and I have one for acting. So, as a reporter and an interviewer, I would like to interview The Rock. I just want to sit down, have a conversation with The Rock, have a good time, just face to face. He'll probably be like 2 feet taller than me, but just like have a nice conversation about not only this industry but also about life and what success to him. Just that's my dream for reporting. And for acting, I want to get a movie, and just a movie with Will Smith. I don't care. That's way further in the future, or maybe it's not. I don't know. God has a plan. But I just want to do a movie with Will Smith, hopefully a dramatic one. Just, I don't know why. I'm not sure why. It's just literally, it's a dream I've had, like actually a dream I've had. It's just weird, okay? But I do want to do a movie with Will Smith.
Do you have any other projects like fans can look forward to from you?
Oh, okay, okay. I can't say much. Everything's been on hold because of
Mhm.
I mean, coronavirus is some platforms you can't say the word coronavirus, so that's why I was hesitating. But yeah, I did book a really cool part for me that I got off the audition. It's really awesome. But you can't shoot, so I can't really say anything. You can see me. You will see me eventually when we shoot it. And yeah.
That's awesome. And lastly, where can fans find you on social media? I know you're on YouTube and Instagram. If you want to shout out your handles for everyone to follow you.
Well, you can find me on, let's go with Instagram first. That's how I decide things. But Instagram, it's Ryker, RYKER, underscore, Baloun, BALOUN, underscore, official. So yeah. And on YouTube, it's just Ryker space Baloun. That's it.